saying it's a horse that has a walk-up song like he's a baseball player. Enter Sandman. You got that Metallica going.
I know. As you're getting ready for the Derby and you're so excited, imagine actually owning a piece of the horse running in the Derby. That is the case with our friend here. This is Ken Freirich, who is joining us right now, one of the part owners of Sandman. Okay, how did this happen for you?
Well, so I've been a partner and investor with West Point Thoroughbreds for about 16 years. And so I became part of Sandman when we purchased him at the OBS sale. And then after watching his performance in the Southwest, I really saw a heart of a champion. And I decided to actually increase my investment significantly. And so now I'm, an even slightly larger minority stakeholder.
That's awesome. This was not a cheap horse, $1.2 million.
No, it wasn't.
But running in the Derby today, too. I mean, it's got to be worth it. I'm sure, hopefully, you're hoping to feel better tomorrow.
No, listen, I feel fantastic. It's amazing that he's here. It's a privilege and an honor, and I couldn't be more excited.
That's so cool. Okay, there's so many people who are behind this horse. Also because you guys brought in that social media influencer who has about 15 million followers to Griffin Johnson. So how did that happen?
So that, I think, was a partnership with America's Best Racing, and he had joined early on to help spread the word about racing and awareness, particularly amongst the population that's all over TikTok and stuff like that. And I think it's been a blast. I know he's been having a great time, and I was just with him the other night, and it's certainly a fantastic thing for the sport.
Now, a lot of people, we keep saying, are talking about Sandman, seeing him on social media, and I'm sure you're going to say he lives up to the hype. He's not just all name. Can you describe his style, what we can expect to see in this race, or at least what you expect to see?
I actually have been saying for a long time, this is going to be his best race so far. He's been, very confidently. He's been craving the distance, and we saw what happened at the Arkansas Derby. That was an incredible day. And now with the extra distance, I think he's going to do amazing. And part of that, too, is he's still learning and growing and maturing as a racehorse, right? And so for athletes, the key is always to peak at the right time before the big event. And he hasn't peaked yet. So even though the Arkansas Derby was a fantastic race, he was still learning, still growing. And so I think we're going to see the best of him today.
He seems to have a big personality, too. I keep seeing videos of him taking naps. I can relate to that. Do people relate to this horse like I do?
Yes, from many perspectives. Whether it's the naps or the goofiness, I think a lot of people do. And he seems to be capturing the hearts and the minds of America everywhere. My phone's been off the hook from people who I'm in touch with every day or haven't been in touch with in a while.
And all of a sudden, hey, what's up?
Remember me,
have any extra tickets to Derby?
Middle school.
Exactly. But I guess it's kind of crazy because I got an email yesterday from one of my money managers who said the investment research newsletter was picking Sandman. I have no idea how that would even happen.
That's crazy.
It's pretty funny, actually.
Wow. Well, and you're involved in so many philanthropic activities, too. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was great this week on Thursday to celebrate Thoroughbred Aftercare. And so that was really wonderful to highlight the importance of taking care of the horses after they retire and or if they get injured. And I think it's something that sometimes gets overlooked. Everyone is here for all the great times on the track and for Derby and the big races, but the after caregivers, as I call them, are absolutely critical to the sport, and most importantly, critical to the horses, which are like family members to all of us, right? And we can't forget that. And it was wonderful to be here and to present a check earlier in the week to highlight awareness of that and then to actually financially support them too.
Awesome. All right. Well, Ken, thanks so much for waking up early on Derby Day.
Absolutely.
To come and join us here. And good luck to you and good luck to Sandman.
Thank you very much.